Good morning, my dear students. Today I am going to take the next chapter under the biomolecules, proteins. That is, amino acids, peptides, polypeptides, and proteins I am going to discuss. I am Dr.R.G, Professor of Chemistry, who is taking class for you. Under amino acid, peptide, polypeptides, and proteins, so let me discuss now. The final is the proteins. Proteins are complex nitrogenous organic compounds of high molecular weight, synthesized by plants and animals, which on hydrolysis yield amino acid. Proteins are present in muscles, skin, hair, and other tissue that make up the bulk of the body's non-bony structure. They are present as polymeric amides composed of long chains of numerous amino acids linked by peptide bonds. Please follow. Chemically, proteins yield on hydrolysis alpha amino acids, that is the final product. The word protein is derived from the Greek word proteos, which means primary importance. So proteins on hydrolysis first gives polypeptides, and further hydrolysis peptides, and finally it gives alpha amino acids. Please follow. Now, as usual, before entering into the characteristic of proteins, let me go for tests for proteins. One most important test is biuret test. What is biuret test? When a protein is treated with a small amount of sodium hydroxide solution and a dilute solution of cupric sulfate is added dropwise through side tube, a violet color is produced. Please follow. This is called biuret test. Formation of violet color shows the presence of polypeptides and proteins. The second most important test is ninhydrin test. When proteins are boiled with a dilute solution of ninhydrin, polycyclic compound, a purple color is produced. The test is given by all amino acids, dipeptides, and proteins. Please follow. So let me classify the proteins. Classification of proteins. I can classify protein by three ways. Based on composition, number one. Number two, based on function. Number three, based on molecular shape. First one, based on composition, let me discuss first. Based on composition, I can further classify it into two types. One is simple proteins, another is conjugated proteins. So let me explain one by one. What is simple proteins? Simple proteins are those which yield only alpha amino acid upon hydrolysis. Examples: albumins, globulins, scleroproteins or albumides, glutenins, histones, prolamines, and protamines. Please follow. These are the simple proteins. Whereas, what is conjugated proteins? Conjugated proteins are those which yield alpha amino acid and a non-protein material. Please follow upon hydrolysis. Additional to amino acid, there is some other molecule is also formed. The non-protein molecule is called prosthetic group. Prosthetic group. Example: glycoprotein, phosphoprotein, chromoprotein, nucleoprotein, lipoprotein. So from the name itself you can understand easily: glyco mean carbohydrate, phospho phosphate, chromosome. Like that you can easily understand that. So coming for the classification of proteins, based on function we have different types: structural proteins, contractile proteins, hormones, enzymes, antibodies, blood proteins. Further explanation not required. And third, classification based on molecular shape. Protein can further classify into two main types, namely on the basis of the molecular shape. Fibrous protein and globular proteins. What is fibrous protein? When polypeptide chains run parallel and are held together by hydrogen disulfide bond, then fiber-like structure is formed. Such proteins are generally insoluble in water. Please follow. Some common examples are keratin, present in hair, wool, silk, and myosin, present in muscles. Example. Globular proteins. This structure results when the chains of polypeptide coil around to give a spherical shape. These are usually soluble in water. Insulin and albumin are the common examples of globular proteins. Next. Coming for the amino acids, let me concentrate. Proteins, I told you, on hydrolysis produce finally amino acids. An amino acid is a bifunctional organic molecule that contains both a carboxyl group as well as the amino group. Amino acid derived from protein have the amino group on the alpha carbon atom, that is the carbon atom next to the carboxyl group. These alpha amino acid may be represented by the following general formula. Kindly follow. Or CHNH2COH. Or I can simply easily I can write like this. So you can easily understand this. So this is the formula. Kindly follow. Only difference will be in the form of R. All other will be common. So depending upon the R, we can name different alpha amino acids. Please follow. So, next. Nearly 25 amino acids have been obtained from hydrolysis of proteins and 20 amino acids are common. All the amino acids have tribal names which is usually reflect the property of that compound in its source. For example, glycine is the first member so named since it has a sweet taste. The Greek word glycose means sweet. And tyrosine was first obtained from cheese. Okay. Amino acids, as I already informed, are generally represented by 3-letter symbol. Please follow. Sometimes one letter symbol also can be used. So let me list out all the amino acids, the important essential amino acids, essential and non-essential amino acids, I will point out. Kindly follow. In the case of essential amino acid indicated by star, non-essential without star. Please follow. The first member, glycine, R equal to H. Please follow. R equal to H. It is nothing but amino acetic acid. 2-amino acetic acid, the ethanoic acid. The only amino acid which is optically inactive. All other amino acids are optically active. 3-letter symbol Gly, GLY, 1 letter G. Alanine, R equal to CH3. ALA is the 3-letter symbol, A is the 1-letter symbol. The next one, valine, R equal to CH3 twice CH. 3-letter symbol VAL, 1 letter V. Leucine, kindly follow. Valine and leucines are essential amino acid which cannot be synthesized in our body. So R equal to CH3 twice CH2. LEU, 3-letter, 1 letter L. Isoleucine, essential. CH3 CH, CH3 CH. L, that is the IIE or I. Arginine, essential. NH double bond C, NH2, NH, CH2 thrice. It is ARG, R. Kindly follow here. Number of amino groups are more. 7. Lysine, this is also essential amino acid. NH2, CH2 4 times is connected. That is equal to R. LYS, 3-letter symbol. K, 1 letter. Glutamic acid. COH, CH2, CH2, it is GLU, symbol, 3-letter symbol, E, 1-letter symbol. Aspartic acid, this is like glutamic acid, this is non-essential because our body can synthesize. COH, CH2, ASP, 3-letter symbol, D, 1-letter symbol. 10. Glutamine, NH2CO, CH2, CH2. 3-letter symbol G, L, N and Q. Kindly follow. Coming for 11, asparagine, NH2COCH2, ASN, 3-letter symbol, N, 1-letter symbol, non-essential. Threonine, essential, CH3CHOH equal to R, that is THR, 3-letter symbol, 1-letter T. Serine, non-essential, OH, CH2 equal to R, SER, 3-letter symbol, 1-letter S. 14, cysteine, instead of OH here, that is the SH, that is the difference only between. So CYS is the 3-letter symbol, 1-letter symbol C. Then 15, methionine, essential, CH3S, CH2, 3-letter symbol MET, 1-letter symbol M. 16, phenylalanine, kindly follow. Essential, C6H5CH2, PHE, first 3-letter symbol, 1-letter symbol F. 17, this is essential, kindly follow. 17, tyrosine, that is in the para-hydroxy group OH and CH2, that is benzyl group, para position is OH, that is TYR, 3-letter symbol, 1-letter symbol, it is the Y. Kindly follow. 18, tryptophan, essential amino acid. It's a heterocyclic compound. Kindly follow. 5-membered ring, a nitrogen, and 6-membered ring is there. So 3-letter symbol TRP and 1-letter symbol W, tryptophan. It is also essential amino acid. And finally, we'll come for 19, histidine. It's an essential symbol, it's a heterocyclic compound. 2 nitrogen atoms are there in the ring. So CH3 here. So it is represented by the 3-letter symbol HIS, 1-letter symbol H. Finally, proline, essential. Again, it is an heterocyclic containing nitrogen, COH. So PRO is the 3-letter symbol P. Please follow. So these are essential and non-essential. You have to memorize. Sometimes they may ask you. So let me concentrate on properties of amino acids. The amino acids differ in the nature of R group to alpha carbon atom. The nature of R group determines the properties of proteins. Except glycine, all the amino acids have an asymmetric carbon atom. Hence, each of these amino acids can exist as optical isomers. Due to the presence of an acidic and basic group in the same molecule, amino acid exists in an ionic form called sitter ion or dipolar ion, where the proton of the COH group is transferred to amino group. Kindly follow. So this is the structure. See here, the normal amino acid, kindly follow, and from this H, it is transferred to NH3, converting into NH3 plus O minus. So this is called sitter ion or dipolar ion. Dipolar ion. Please follow. Now another interesting information I want to inform you. That is, depending upon the pH of the solution, the amino acid can donate or accept a proton. It will behave different way. This is an important. Based on this, we are going to study a property called isoelectric point. Kindly follow me. So this is the original dipolar ion. Original dipolar ion, that means if you put it in water, it is in the form of sitter ion. So in presence of acid medium, what will happen? H plus will neutralize the carboxyl CO minus, converting into COH. It is producing a positive ion. That means in acid medium, it is acting as a positive ion. In basic medium, it will take correspondingly one proton of this H producing an H2, so forming water. Please follow. So what will happen because of this? The ion, it is an anion, negative ion is formed. So in acid medium, the amino acid will act a positive ion. In basic medium, it is acting as a negative ion. So depending upon the pH, it will move in a cell towards different electrode. Kindly follow. Now, classification of amino acids. I can classify by two ways. Based on the acidic and basic character, I can classify, and based on the essential, non-essential, I can classify. First one, let me concentrate. Acidic, basic, and neutral amino acids. Amino acids are classified as acidic, basic, and neutral depending upon the relative number of amino and carboxyl group in their molecules. Please follow. Equal number of amino acid and carboxyl groups makes it neutral. Suppose your molecule is neutral, amino acid is neutral, means it is containing equal number of amino acid, amino group and carboxyl group. Kindly follow. More number of amino groups than carboxyl groups makes it basic. If amino group is more than carboxyl group, it is basic. And more number of carboxyl group than amino group makes it acidic. Please follow. So acidity, basicity and neutral, it depends upon the number of NH2 group and COH groups. Let me concentrate next type, essential and non-essential amino acid. The amino acid which can be synthesized in the body, in our body, are known as non-essential amino acid. Non-essential amino acid. Because our body can synthesize, so it is not necessary from outside we have to take through diet. Non-essential. So whatever amino acid which is required for us, but it is not cannot be synthesized by our body, we will call it as essential amino acids. So on the other hand, those amino acids which cannot be synthesized in the body and must be obtained through diet are known as essential amino acids. Amino acids are usually colorless crystalline solids. These are water soluble, high melting solids and behave like salts rather than simple amines or carboxylic acid. This behavior is due to the presence of both acidic and basic groups. Please follow in the same molecule. Except glycine, all amino acids are optically active. Due to the presence of an acidic and basic group in the same molecule, the amino acid exists in an ionic form called Sutter ion or dipolar ion. Sutter ion or dipolar ion, where the proton of COH group is transferred to the NH2 group. Please follow. In aqueous solutions, the carboxyl group can lose a proton and an amino group can accept a proton, giving rise to a dipolar ion known as Sutter ion. This is neutral but contains both positive and negative charges. Generally, all amino acids exist as both D and L form. Kindly follow. D and L form nothing but configuration. When NH group, suppose when we are writing according to Fischer projection, all the amino acids, all carbon atom will be coming on the vertical chain. So NH group on the right hand side, D, left hand side, L. So most naturally occurring all amino acids have L configuration. So when an amino acid is placed in an electric field, it will migrate towards opposite electron. Kindly follow. In acidic form, that is low pH value, the cation, because it is moving as a positive cation, move towards the anode. And the cathode means a negative electron. Kindly follow. And the basic solution, high pH, the anion, move towards the anode, positive electron. The Sutter ion or dipolar ion does not move towards any of the electrons. Now I have to introduce an important property called isoelectric point. What is isoelectric point? Kindly follow, take a cell. You know already you have studied in electrochemistry. Take a cell and insert two platinum electrodes connected by externally wire. Put a common solution of solve the electrolyte containing the amino acids. So now adjust the pH value. When you are adjusting pH value that is in the solution, what will happen now? We have seen already in the case of acidic solution, it will behave as a cation, positive ion. It will move towards the negative electrode. In the presence of the basic solutions, so it will behave as an anion, it will move towards the positive electrode. We have seen already. So what will happen? We have to adjust such a way that at a particular pH, the amino acid will not migrate at all. That particular pH is called isoelectric point. Let me define now. The isoelectric point is defined as pH value at which the amino acid shows no tendency to migrate towards any electrode when placed in an electric field. When placed in an electric field. Kindly follow. Structure of protein. Proteins on hydrolysis produce polypeptides, peptides, and finally alpha amino acids bonded together by a peptide linkage. Please follow. What is peptide linkage is NHCO. This is the peptide linkage. Kindly follow. Formed between the amino group of one amino acid and the carboxylic group of another amino acid. NHCO. Kindly follow. The structure of protein can be discussed as follows. One is primary structure, secondary structure, tertiary structure, and quaternary structure. Let me discuss one by one. What is primary structure? Proteins are made up of many alpha amino acids bonded together by a peptide linkage. I told you already it is nothing but CONH. This is the peptide linkage formed between amino group of one amino acid and a carboxylic group of another. When two amino acids combine in this way, the resulting product is called dipeptide and the resulting linkage is called peptide linkage. Now, let me take a specific example of dipeptide. So, dipeptide can form in two ways, which can be explained by taking the specific example of two amino acids. One is glycine, another is alanine. Glycine, aminoacetic acid, alanine, kindly follow, it is, we will call it as 2-methyl, 2-amino-2-methyl ethanoic acid, IUPAC name, kindly follow. That is, instead of hydrogen atom, a methyl group it is there, that's all. So if I take now, once the left side glycine, right side alanine, so as undergo condensation, water is removed, a peptide linkage is formed. So this I will call it as a dipeptide. How I am naming now? Kindly follow. I am not giving by 3 letter. Please follow. A dipeptide can be given by the full name. Glycyl alanine. Glycyl alanine. Only one peptide linkage is there. It is called dipeptide. Suppose the other way. Instead of the glycine, alanine on the left hand side, glycine on the right hand side. Now this type of dipeptide is formed. This is called alanyl glycine. So whatever amino acid COH is free, that will come right hand side. Please follow. Alanyl glycine. So it is also containing one peptide linkage. Please follow. Here I want to give one simple important information. So only 2 amino acids when you use, we are getting here the 2 dipeptide. Let us assume, suppose we have 3 amino acids. Actually, our body is containing 20 amino acids, as we told you, common. So if 20 amino acids, the probability of combination undergo will produce a complex structure. So in order to explain the complexity, let me take example of 3 amino acids in the form of 1, 2, 3. You just assume 1 is an amino acid, 1 type 2 is another amino acid, 3 is another amino acid. So what is the possibility here? It will form a dipeptide. CONH 2 times it will form. Tripeptide this is. So another possibility 1, 3, 2. Please follow. Combination 1, 2, 3. Another possibility 3, 2. Now let me come again. 2, 1, 3. 2, 3, 1. Then another possibility 3, 1, 2. 3, 2, 1. See, kindly follow. If 3 amino acid combines, we are getting now 6 tripeptides are formed. If you go for 4, 5, 6, etc., see, it is very, very difficult to calculate by our mind. If you take 20 amino acids undergo combination, only computer can give the probability. Kindly follow. The idea here it is, if there are 3 amino acids undergo combination, there are 6 possibility of tripeptides are formed. Sometimes question can be asked. Let me come for the structure of protein. When amino acids combine in this way, the product is called polypeptide, or normally we'll call it as protein. In a peptide, amino acid that contains free amino group is called N-terminal amino acid, and the amino acid that contains free carboxyl group is called C-terminal amino acid. By convention, the sequence of amino acid in a polypeptide or protein is written with the N-terminal on the left-hand side and C-terminal on the right-hand side of the polypeptide. It's a convention. Kindly follow. Whenever we are writing a polypeptide or peptide, conventional method, N-terminal should be left, C-terminal should be on the right-hand side. Please follow. N-terminal amino acids of peptides can be identified by Sanger's reagent method. Sanger's method or Sanger's reagent. That is, what is Sanger's reagent? Dinitrofluorobenzene. Kindly follow. What is the structure is? This is the structure. F 2,4 dinitrofluorobenzene. That is the symbol 2,4. That's not indicated. It's a D, nitro, N, fluoro, F, benzene, B. So 2,4 dinitrofluorobenzene is called Sanger's reagent. So this Sanger's reagent is normally used to identify the N-terminal amino acid. Please follow. N-terminal amino acid can be identified by Sanger's reagent. And about C-terminal amino acid can be determined by enzyme carboxypeptidase. It's an enzyme specific. We know already all enzymes are having specific catalyst. So these carboxypeptidase only idolize the C-terminal amino acid. So what happened now? The sequence of internal amino acids of any peptide or polypeptide can be determined by partial hydrolysis of peptide. This gives a primary structure of protein. Kindly follow. The primary structure of protein refers to the sequence of amino acids held by peptide link. A simple example, suppose we have 1, 2, 3. I told you there are 6 combinations. Out of 6 combinations, which is correct? Whether it is 1, 2, 3, that is, which one? How to identify? Suppose let us assume, if we are taking 1, 2, 3, suppose for example, and if you treat with carboxypeptidase, the 3 will go out, leaving 1, 2. 3 will come out in the form of free amino acid. So that 3 can be easily identified from comparing the literature data available for particular amino acid. That is data like melting point, the paper chromatography, thin layer chromatography, but the other methods we can. Then, suppose if you use same carboxypeptidase, if now again 1 and 2 will be hydrolyzed, but we cannot be able to differentiate which is N-terminal, which is C-terminal. So in that case only we have to use carboxypeptide. That is the Sanger's reagent. When you use Sanger's reagent, only N-terminal amino acid reacts, convert into attached to 2,4. The dinitrophenyl group is attached to the NH group. One H will be replaced. After hydrolysis, that compound, the one free amino acid will be there. Another amino acid is containing this aromatic ring, a yellow compound that can be isolated and identified from the literature. So very easily we can identify the sequence of amino acid. That's why you'll say the primary structure of protein refers to sequence of amino acid held by peptide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, even 20, we can easily identify what is number 1, what is number 2, what is number 3, like that. That is primary structure. Coming for secondary. Secondary structure of protein refers to the shape in which amino acid chain coiled into spiral. Coiled into spiral. Kindly follow. Either left hand or right hand coiled in spiral. As held by hydrogen bond. That is hydrogen of NH2 and this is the O of CO. They will form a hydrogen bond. So because of this, it will form the secondary structure. It is a secondary structure of protein refers to the shape in which amino acid chain coiled into spiral. Kindly follow. The spiral shape is formed between here to here. So a hydrogen bond will form. Kindly follow. So that depending upon this, we are saying alpha and beta, the structure. The third one, tertiary, refers to a final three-dimensional shape. This results from the twisting, bending, and folding of the protein helix. Protein helix. So, kindly follow. So, what you are seeing, the helix structure of proteins. Helix structure of proteins. Kindly follow. This is the pleated sheet of the amino acid. The quaternary structure refers to the way in which different amino acid chains of complex protein are associated with each other. Quaternary structure refers to the way in which different amino acid chains of a complex protein are associated with each other. Please follow. So, thank you, my dear students, for the kind cooperation given so far to me. And if you are a newcomer to the YouTube for the first time, kindly press like plus subscribe button and also share with your friends. I have started this journal, Neat Chemistry by Dr.R.G. only for help the poor students of India. So they are unable to go for tuition even. So for them this will be very, very useful. For other students who are ready to write a NEET entrance examination for the coming academic year, I want to give one important information. We are having a site called Vetti.S website. And if you go into the home page of Vetti.S, you can see our achievement for the last 20 years. We are running a Vetti coaching center for the last 21 years in Pondicherry, near bus stand. And we have a lot of achievement. Let me explain one or two. The first achievement in 2003, one of our student, R. Srinivasa Raghavan, came all India first rank in JIPMER. At that time, NEET common entrance examination was not there. The second most important achievement is, every year, our students, 10 to 15 students are entering into JIPMER Medical College. Out of 3 or 4 will be all India rank will be there. And 150 to 200 medical students are joining other engineering college, other medical colleges of Pondicherry through government quota. A few students are joining IIT and hundreds of students are joining other engineering colleges. Please follow. This is our achievement. So let me come for what is the important feature of Vetti.S. Through Vetti.S, without going to any center, you can study yourself in your home. That is, this is suitable for +1, +2 and +2 completed student also. The cost is very, very low, only 10,000 rupees per year. So what is there? Here it is containing 200 video lesson, 200 unit test we have. Please follow. All video lessons are taken by professors with the doctorate degree, 20 to 30 years of experience in teaching, IIT, medical, BSc, MSc, MPhil and PhD students. So they will explain very nicely. You can feel like classroom atmosphere during listening the class. The videos are recorded in such a way that it is easy for you. You can see the board, you can see the teacher, everything you can see. And another provision is provided there. If you stop, it will be containing notes. It is not like other online coaching. It is containing notes. When professor is speaking, notes will be on the board. If you want, you can touch the video and it will stop. You can take, or you can take even screenshot. Another important thing is, again touch, it will move. Please follow. Any number of times you can repeat and see. Coming for unit test, my dear students, I have framed 200 unit tests, taken question from 20 to 30 years of question papers from IIT, AIMS, AFMC, MSET Andhra, AIPMT, Delhi, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry. Only from these question papers are taken for frame the unit test. So, what is the advantage is, we have observed for the last 6 years of NEET entrance examination, nearly 75 to 80 questions of same, without even a single word changing, it is coming. We have observed. And other model, if you go comparative model, all the models are available in our unit test. So any student, if you join Vetti.S and if you attend all 200 tests, if you write sincerely, I can give you assurance you will get minimum 600 to 650 marks here. Kindly follow. And I will inform how to attend the video. Please follow. What is the very important feature in the video? If you go for the test, if you click test, there is a menu called attempt. If you click attempt, a window will open. In the window, you can see there are 45 questions. Each unit contains 45 questions. Actually, each unit will have two tests. Test 1, test 2. Biomolecule will have two tests. So, each test will contain, the first test you are attending 45 questions, duration 45 minutes. Each question carries 4 marks. One of the options, 4 options is correct. For correct answer 4 marks, wrong answer -1. Are you ready? It will ask. Then if you click OK, the window will open. Question number 1, you can see option A, option B, option C, option D, you can see. Below that, you can see the clock is running, and there is again a menu will be there, 3 menus. Below there, 1 to 45 questions in yellow color. Please follow. This provision is not available in other online coaching. This will guide you to improve your quality, to assess self-assessment, everything. So when you are just seeing the question, if you assume A is the correct answer, you click A. Immediately what will happen? The question number 1 from 1 to 45, 1 will become green color. That means you have attended the question 1. Second will be blue color, all other questions will be in yellow color. So after 20 minutes, you can see the 1 to 45 number. You can see how many questions you have attended, how many questions not attended. Attended question in green color, non-attended will be in yellow and the blue color. Please follow. So after finishing all the 45, then the center there are 3 menus. One is center is complete. Right side is next. Left side is reverse. So next, if you give next question, reverse. Then after finishing 45, clicking all the 45 questions attended, click complete, immediately a new window will open. You will get a marks, say for example 140 out of 180, because 45 into 4, 180. So out of 180, 140 only you are getting. So you want to assess whether where, in which question you have done mistake, and you want to know. So provision is provided here in Veti.S, but it is not given in any other online in India. Please compare. This is the very, very important. What is the important thing is, there is a menu called review. You are seeing a mark, no? The next side, the mark is the review. Click review, your window will open. So you can see question 1. Then you can see the option A, option B, option C, option D. Again, correct answer will be in yellow color, and below there is video solution. The A will be in blue color. Please follow. Your answer will be in blue color. Correct answer is given in yellow color. So, your blue color and yellow color, if it is same, your answer is right. If it is not same, your answer is wrong. That means you can assess yourself, you are right or wrong. Suppose if it is wrong, you want to know the answer. You need not go for anybody, library, read book, anything. Below there is a video solution. It will run nearly 5 to 15 minutes, it will run. Professor having with the PhD degree, with a lot of experience, will handle the classes. Like a classroom atmosphere, they will read the question, read the options, explain the definition, formula, and all the short tricks, everything they will inform you so that you can easily understand. So even a very dull student or poor student can improve their quality by this way. Kindly follow. So this video solution is not available in any other online coaching, my dear students. So join with us and become a doctor. How to pay the low cost 10,000 rupees for 1 year? Pay in the name of Santi, Director Veti Coaching Center, Indian Bank account number 712719471, IFSC code IDIB 000P134, cell 989417645. So this is the cell number you can contact. This is the WhatsApp number also. Thank you very much. See you again in my next topic. Bye bye.